indigenous people of Biafra has called on the United Nations, the African Union, the European Union, and the Economic Community of West African States to defend its leader, Nnamdi Kanu, who has been in the custody of the Department of State Services, DSS. According to a statement obtained by Sahara reporters on Wednesday, the group spokesperson, Emma Powerful, the Ipob leader's health has deteriorated. It urged human rights organizations to rise in its defense. The secessionist group criticized the Nigerian government and operatives of the DSS who have refused Kanu to have access to his medical doctors. We, the global family of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, able-led by our great leader, Nnamdi Kanu, wishes to alert the world and men of good conscience about the deteriorating health condition of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, who has been in detention at the Department of State Services, DSS, dungeon since his illegal abduction in Kenya and criminal repatriation to Nigeria. Every attempt by his physicians to gain access to him has been rebuked by the DSS, thereby worsening his health condition, the statement reads in parts. Ipob reiterated that Kanu was tortured for 8 days by the Kenyan security operatives before being handed over to their Nigerian counterparts, who have continued to brutalize him. We are alerting the world about this abnormal to compel the Nigerian government to grant our leader's doctors access to see him for a thorough medical examination, bearing in mind the terrible torture he underwent for 8 days at the hands of the Kenyan security agents. We wish to unequivocally state that no harm should befall our leader, as the consequences can only be better imagined. This is not a threat, but a promise. Nigeria has been whining and dining with bandits and terrorists, but dehumanizing and killing peaceful agitators and freedom fighters. We urge human rights organizations, UN, AU, EU, ECOWAS, and other relevant organizations across the globe to rise in defense of justice and compel the Nigerian government and our compromised security agents to grant our leaders, doctors, unfettered access to him. Our leaders must not die in DSS custody, neither should he suffer any serious health complications, the statement continues. In the statement titled, Ipob raises concern over leader's health, the group stated Kanu had not committed any crime against Nigeria and Kenya, which have abused his human rights. Our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, has not committed any crime against the Nigerian government or Kenyan government to warrant being treated as a criminal. Human rights organizations and men and women of good conscience across the world should not watch why the wicked Nigerian security agents dehumanizing our leader. Our leader's fundamental human rights have been grossly violated by the Nigerian government and Kenya government and continue to be violated with such passing day under the legal custody of the DSS. Nnamdi Kanu must be released to enable him to undergo a proper medical examination, having gone through the most inhuman treatment and torture at the hands of the Kenya security agents, the statement added. Yes, I am proud. We beg so that it will be in the record of our humanity, so that if any time for vengeance comes, on unity beggars will confirm they caused their doom. I am always in pain. Many Igbos have lost their lives and many others either prematurely injured or a medication, but nobody cares about them. But when Kanu is now dancing to his music, leaders and their subordinates are crying. Does this mean that the victims of circumstances are not important? He's barely 3 weeks in detention and is already sick. That cannot be true. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a rock. He can never be sick. The comedy show has just begun. Nigeria will soon witness a disaster that even UN may not quench it. If anything happens to Nnamdi Kanu, Nigerians are reacting. Who told them if they are ready to confront Nigerian forces, they couldn't? Why couldn't they snatch him? Let the man harvest what he had planted in the past. The day Ndi Igbos have a brave, courageous, and purposeful leader is the day the burden will be rolled over their shoulders. How many youths have died and how many are wounded or in detention over this curse? The earliest Igbos seek for a woman leader, the better for them, since their men are disappointments. Why don't Ipob beg such intervention when Nnamdi Kanu ordered the killing of innocent men and women and children in the southeast? Lawyers from the politicians play card, Dino, Milayi, where are you? You people should come and talk. We are waiting to hear. So guys, this is Nigerians' reactions to this. As you can see, so many are saying that Nnamdi Kanu should not be released. Why some are saying, hey, if anything happened to Nnamdi Kanu, that is going to be consequences, that follows. So my people, the matter just be like this. Nnamdi Kanu is very sick, according to him and the lawyer. He said, if he is not allowed to have access with his daughter, say anything fit happen to her now and they fit die, and I sure say that one not going to be good news to the Nigerian government. So we are waiting and watching to see what the next step Nigerian government is going to take concerning Nnamdi Kanu's health, as they are saying that he needed urgent medical care because his health is deteriorating.